how fun or how amazing international socializing, because most of people are Japanese, but Canada was almost opposite. If I didn't go to Canada, I don't have this kind of YouTube channel, or I don't interact with foreigners. Hi there. I decided to go to Canada actually, so almost 10 days left until I leave Japan. Let me explain the reason why I chose Canada. I will go there for working holiday, which is you can work or you can live in Canada after 1 year. I mean, if you're Japanese and under 30 years old, anybody can do it. Anybody can apply to the visa, to Australia or to some European countries and to Canada. So I chose Canada, and because Billy related with my activities I've ever done so far. I mean, Canada. Yeah, actually, I went to Canada 2.5 years ago. Yeah, 2.5 years ago. Yeah, it was my first time to study abroad. Yeah, I went to Australia as a school trip when I was in high school, but it was really short days. Short time. 2 days, 3 days, and it was also homestay. I could barely speak English. When I just arrived in Vancouver, Canada, I couldn't express myself clearly, so that's why I went there, like to study English. I met some like amazing people there. I could find my first international friends. Yeah, I realized that how fun or how amazing international socializing is, because in Japan it's kind of rare to make like friendship or relationship outside of their race, because most of people are Japanese, but Canada was almost opposite when I went there. Yeah, people were and everything were really diverse, so that's why I was kind of fall in love with it. The problem is that there was only 1 month studying abroad trip, so it was studying abroad, but at the same time it was a like trip to Canada. It wasn't enough. Yeah, I could expose myself to such a different environment, but it was really short. So that's why 2 years later, I found, oh, maybe this year or last year is the best time to go to Canada again. The reason why I started this channel, or the reason why I started interacting with foreigners in Japan, is basically coming from my experience in Canada. If I didn't go to Canada, I don't have this kind of YouTube channel, or I don't interact with foreigners. So that was really short, but at the same time, it gave me a huge impact to my life. Yeah, that's another reason I decided to go to Canada again. It seems, a lot of immigrants are coming to Canada. I want to see that kind of situation as well. As I mentioned in previous videos, I'm really curious about how immigrants give impact to a society. So in that sense, Canada or European countries are going ahead. As a Japanese person, I want to see that kind of situation or progress or like outcomes. So that's also, a good reason to go to Canada again. Yeah, 10 days left. I don't have much time to spend in Japan. But, I hope I will have a good time there. I hope I will improve my English as well. I hope, I will immerse myself into a different environment. I hope I will learn so many things when I come back to Japan. I should be satisfied with my actions that I took. So yeah, not sure like what kind of people are watching this, but this is a bit reminder or a video that reminds me what I thought